Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be showing you how to make today is a holiday cake. And this delicious cake is made with a few simple ingredients. A cake mix, then you can make up your own cake, dream whip and jello. So let's get started and I'll show you how to put it all together. I'm not going to show you how to make a cake because on the directions of any of the cake mix, it's just got to be a white cake. And when you follow the directions at the back of the box, it will show you, prompt you to what you need to do. And this is what you would get. 2 round cakes. This is 9-inch. So after it's baked and cool, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn these 2 delicious cakes into a holiday cake. So before I show you what the finished result of the cake in the pans is, I'm going to put these cakes that's already cool back into my baking pan. And these are 9-inch baking pans. So of course, recapping, make your cakes, follow the directions at the back of the box. When they're out of the oven, let them cool. And then this is what we will do after that. We got 2 jellos. We got a red one and a lime color one. We're going to mix these up and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. So before I start showing you how to mix up jello, which everybody probably knows how to do, but it's just mainly just to show you this method. When you're making your cakes, put a little bit of parchment paper in the bottom of your pan and that will stop it from sticking and easy to pop the cake in and out of. Okay, so back to the jello. So what we're going to do, follow the back of the package. Could be any kind, any name brands. I'm not promoting any brands here today, just basically whatever you've got available to buy. So in a bowl, put your red jello. It could be cherry, it could be strawberry, it doesn't matter. 1 cup of hot water. So you're just going to boil your kettle, and if you want to do it in the microwave, that's fine. So 1 cup of hot water into your jello. Whisk that around until it's all condensed. And then after that, we'll put in the cold cup. After you've condensed your jello, put a cup of cold water into it. And now what we're going to do, years ago, these dishes was fun because people loved making anything with jello because it was cheap and quick to get. I'm going to pour all of this jello over one of the cakes. That's why you need to keep it in the pan when it's cold and then do this. Pour it all over like this, and then I'm going to put it here to the side. Let all of the jello start to absorb into that cake. When that happens, then we're going to put that one in the fridge. Now let's do this one. So now you're going to repeat the same with the lime jello. So you just pour the lime jello into a clean bowl. This is a different bowl I'm using here. And 1 cup of hot water. So the same as the red jello, just blend until all of the jello is condensed into the hot water, and then pour the cold water, and that's 1 cup of cold. Following the instructions that's on the back of your package for the jello and for your cake mix. So take your green jello, which is the lime jello, and pour it over the other cake. And keeping it in the pan so that none of the jello is going to run out and it's going to all absorb into your cake. So your next step is, when it comes to your cakes, you put them in the fridge anywhere from 3 hours to overnight to let your jello set. So you want to make these cakes the night before and then you want to put the frosting on it the next day. That works out perfect. So this is the big reveal. This is the 2 cakes I made in advance. This is the red jello one. This is the green. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get our dream whip and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Now to the Dream Whip. I have a bowl coal, a small bowl coal in the fridge. You can even put your mixer spoons in the fridge, and of course your coal, half a cup of milk. I'm going to reach for my Dream Whip. This is pretty much, you know, you buy it in your store, your grocery store. You just cut the top off, put it into your coal bowl, the full package, and then we're going to be adding in the milk, half a teaspoonful of vanilla, and then we'll get blending. So following the package again, it's on the back of your Dream Whip box. You pour in your milk. Mine is saying a half a teaspoon, half a cup, and a half a teaspoonful of vanilla. I'm just going to eyeball that there now, and get it mixing on a high speed. So pretty much it's going to double in size, and it's just until it gets stiff peaks like this, and then it's done. So what I'm going to do is put this one in the fridge and ask my cameraman, which is my husband, to pass me the other Dream Whip.
There we go.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're moving right along on our holiday cake. So I hope you're following along with this and you'll find it super easy and excited to make it. Because like I said, if you're expecting company or you just want to treat yourself to a nice cake, this is the one to make. Jello, and it's all made with, you know, simple ingredients. So what we're going to do now is frosting over the top layer of the green. It doesn't matter which one you put down first. Could be the green, could be the red, but right now we're going to do the green. So take a nice dollop of your Dream Whip. Now if you're making the two packages because you want lots of Dream Whip, have one made in advance so that you could keep it in the fridge to cool. So what I'm basically going to do here now is just spread it out on this top layer of the green cake. Okay, so you just put, well, just a light layer on this one, unless you want to have a nice thick layer, but you don't need it. Now what we're going to do is take the red cake, or the red jello cake, and put on the top of this one. So I'm just going to flip it out like this and bring it down onto the cake. So after you've put the other cake on top of your Dream Whip and the green cake, put the remainder of the whipped cream, or the Dream Whip. So now what you could do, make sure that the bottom layer cake is level, because you don't want for your jello cake on top to slip off. They're pretty slippery, these cakes are. But so just put equal amount around the top. Now you could frosting all around the sides, but I don't want to do that because I want for everybody to see that it's two different cakes, a green and a red one. So now I'm just going to take the last little bit of Dream Whip that's on my spatula and just put over the top. So now at this point you can do whatever you want with the top. You can decorate it putting happy birthday, you can decorate it with some sort of a Christmas decoration, or if it's just because cake, leave it like this and just serve it to your family and your guests. So now I'm going to cut off a nice piece, show you what it looks like. So I'm going to cut off a nice piece now to show you what it looks like. Now remember, this is a jello cake, so it's to be kept in the fridge at all times if you're not serving it, because you don't want for the jello to start to get soft on you. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Now maybe wait until it chills a little bit more before cutting it, but I can't wait for you guys. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to put it down in the plate now. Now look how delicious this holiday cake is. Again, you can have it for any occasion, at Christmas time, for your birthday, or for a special event. But I'm going to have a little taste of this one now, and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. I almost don't want to cut it because it looks so nice, but I got a little bit of the green and I got a little bit of the cherry jello. I'm going to have a taste. The flavors of the two jellos mixed together. Of course, a white cake is always delicious. Dream Whip is one of my favorite. Delicious, delicious. You need to make this. 2 thumbs up by Bonita's Kitchen. So this ends our episode of Bonita's Kitchen for holiday cake today. I hope you found this recipe interesting, and if you did and you'd like to see more of our traditional and non-traditional Newfoundland recipes, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and each time we post a new video we will send you a request letting you know. You can also visit me on my Facebook page. I will also be putting a spreadsheet of photos of each step to this recipe on www.bonitaskitchen.com. You can also send me a message on my Facebook page. So again, I hope you found this episode for holiday cake helpful for you today. From our kitchen to yours. You have a wonderful day.